It's Kingslayer time again, ladies and gentlemen. And today we're gathering together for this video where we reached 300 subscribers. This is another milestone that is really impressive. And I think it's on the time to say really thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, really. You guys know Tekken 7 to play Tekken 7 is my hobby, and the way I was able to upgrade this hobby, even making it on YouTube, was the best upgrade I think I could have ever done. And my goal a year back was to reach 100 subscribers, getting 100 dedicated subscribers that really interested into my content. Now we reached this 3 times. And everything I've set for my YouTube goals, offering a place for the people to learn this game, that enjoying this game, that love to play the game just as I do, everything on how I imagine a Tekken community should work out, you guys fulfilled all these goals I have set to 100%. 100%. And I'm really grateful for all of you, for every single one of you. And I'm really amazed by all this type of support I get. Don't forget the homie Nico, channel designer. Don't forget the Tekken Maestro, main inspiration for this channel. Also, I really love the relationship we have together, on how we can represent the game together, and how we can support each other. At this point, really, big thanks to you, Tekken Maestro, really, big thanks. But also to the Twitter circle, for the homies, you know, the homie Milk, the homie Lucans, RKO, Super, all the homies, you know. I'm so grateful for all of you, and there are so many channels on YouTube that representing this game, and I'm so grateful that so many people actually enjoying Tekken on my channel. What's wrong with you? I'm so grateful for that because that is something I've never dreamed of, that I would be really so successful on YouTube. And thank you, really. It's you guys keeping this channel alive. I created it, but you guys bringing the life to this channel. And you fulfilled everything, just as I did. And not just that I help you guys just with Tekken alone. Also, because you know my life didn't went well every time, I'm also gonna help you guys with personal issues, because that's something from my personality I would want to offer as well. And I'm really glad every time I can hear that I helped a couple of you guys. And yeah, it's not even dreamlike anymore. It's already reality, but it's hard to accept this because I never imagined this. So I can't say anything else but big thanks to all of you guys, and all of you guys really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. So then let's start with the Q&A section then. First thing, name your top 3 animes of all time. I don't even have 3. Naruto, number 1. Second would be Onimusha. Inuyasha then. Second would be Inuyasha. I don't have 3. What type of music you like the most? Well, most of you people know that I have a special place in my heart for Smooth Criminal. But there is no genre or direction of music I dedicate myself to. Everything that's fire or that's juicy or that's poppin', I'm rocking that. A PS2 game you wish they remake into PS4. Due to the fact they made already Onimusha for it, I would only be able to say Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, to be honest. When we stick at PS2 games, only Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. Let me quickly jump the sections. Okay, there we go, next question. Am I considered a friend of yours rather than an accomplice? Accomplice, was that right? But yeah. I don't know if I consider my subscribers as a friend. I mean, I appreciate every single subscriber because they obviously like something about that what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, and all my subscribers I think can say that I'm able to help them, not just with Tekken, also with their personal life issues sometimes. So it's hard to say if I consider my subscribers like this. I mean, it's hard to say because some of them you will never be able to actually meet and spend time with them. So it's hard to say this. What is your opinion of today's generation's lack of adaptation, temper control, patience, and so on? Yeah, well, I mean, nowadays that's how I call it. Life has become faster. Everyone wants to have something immediately and they are not willing to wait or to sacrifice something for it, the majority of people. And nowadays people don't even have the ability to self-reflect themselves, because nowadays they are all just obsessed about their own progress, and especially with social media, everyone wants to represent themselves as flawless, as someone that never does mistakes, someone that is the strongest. And that's what most of the people do nowadays. They all live up to that became a new life role, a new life rule, to look strong instead of being strong. And to look strong nowadays, it's so easy. There's so many easy ways to go about it. If I would relate this topic to Tekken, take a look at the boosters, the rage quitters. They want to look strong with a good rank, but they're not willing to put in the work into the hard way, not even knowing that because of this hard way you're just able to understand and learn all these important things. That's just what starts to grow in society more and more nowadays. And what are you willing to guide today's generation of people, whether it be personal life experience, etc.? The only thing I guide to the people, or rather what I would advise the people to do nowadays, is to be honest and to be yourself. With not being honest, I don't mean like, oh, I don't like your t-shirt, that shit is fucked up. This is not honesty. To actually say your truth, but at the same time trying to understand the opposite. That's honesty. And that's the only thing I try to advise to the people, just as being yourself, because nowadays if you try to be yourself, you're gonna get abandoned real quick. And because most of the people settled for their average life, and as soon as you're outstanding from this, that's conflict. And they might say that they don't go along with your vision or your opinions, even though they do sometimes maybe, but they are too afraid to say that they do, because they don't want to be alone. They want to have people around them, so they have to settle for this. They have to settle down their level. And I think that's why because it's rare nowadays. It gets more and more rare. Honesty and someone that is just himself. So just be yourself and always be honest. That's the only thing. So when is the ASMR channels going to be a thing? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna create a channel for ASMR though. That was a short question. King, what can describe your words of wisdom, so empowering yet inspiring? Let each and every one of us represent your beloved kingdom. First, I'm happy to hear this, because it sounds like I'm helping you. But I don't think there are words that could describe this. I just really try to help you guys with the life or knowledge and experience I have acquired, because I never had someone around me that was able to guide me, or that gave me advices, or just offering me perspectives from an open mind and all this. I never had someone like this, and that's the reason why I not just want to help you guys with Tekken, of course also with personal issues you guys have in your lives. And I think just by reading this question, I've helped you a lot with this. So I don't know if there is a word that could describe the wisdom or knowledge, how you're calling it. I don't know everything myself as well, but of course, concerning my age, I think it's way too much for my age, to be honest. My question is, who are your top 5 YouTubers and why? I don't even have 5 YouTubers, I think. I like Dashi Games a lot. Back then I used to watch him a lot. Nowadays, when I'm busy with my own YouTube stuff, it's hard to find time there. And of course, the Tekken Maestro. And yeah. At third, maybe myself. Is that arrogant? I don't know. I mean, maybe that would be my 5 top YouTubers, like my 3 top YouTubers, if that's about it. But I don't think there would be anything else, to be honest. Do you think you will ever be good enough to compete at EVO? I mean, only the best are competing at EVO, or rather participating at EVO, and I may have to get a couple of years into Tekken, because everyone that participates at EVO or are actually competing and doing work at EVO, they have Tekken knowledge since day 1 of Tekken 1, most of them. So fresh blood like me don't stand a chance just yet. I think for the fact that I'm playing Tekken just for 1.5 years now all around, I'm doing a good job. But EVO, I would of course participate, is something else than compete. I would love to participate, but actually competing there, I don't think I will make it far, to be honest. I don't think I have this much knowledge just yet to actually go on ahead and say for myself, okay, I go to EVO. How come you have so much knowledge on life already and you're only 21? Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, of course, for my age, that's true. I have a lot of life knowledge, that's true. I would say just because I never had someone that was able to guide me, I never had a role model, never a father, a mother, or a brother. I mean, I have a brother, but the fuck am I do with him? So it's hard to say where does this come from. I think because since the very beginning, I deeply thought about life every day, and I'm willing to put in the work into my mind, to work with my mind and search perspectives and opportunities, and just trying to develop myself and my mind further and further every day, and always asking myself, is this the limitation that your mind can reach? I think because of the life I went through, I guess, because I already suffered so many psychological symptoms and disease and all of this, and I think especially in a young age, if your psychological state got struck down to 0 and you have to build it up for yourself to a healthy state again, all by yourself in a young age, this requires a lot. It requires a lot of strength and work with your mind every day, and even harder if you have no one around you. I mean, maybe a good example is what I thought within the age of 6 already, what humans can do to each other, and what war might bring to both sides, and what aren't they aware how they could prevail this or avoid this, and why exactly, what is the purpose of the people that they start to hurt each other like this, instead of trying to being honest to each other and trying to search a solution, even if they don't like each other. I can tell you why, because this requires strength. Nowadays people are weak. They are not willing to put in the work with their minds. They are not willing to do this. I can perfectly talk with someone that don't have my opinion. Everyone has the freedom to have his own opinion, but I'm not mad at him. Absolutely not, because honesty is, like I explained, you say your truth, but at the same time you try to understand the opposite. And just this alone requires strength. And that's what a lot of people nowadays don't have, because as I said, they want to look strong nowadays. They don't want to be strong. And in reality, that's also something no one told me that ever. In reality, only results and effort are important. Those are the only things that matters in life. And yet alone this already, if you live your life after the reality and don't lie to yourself, I think you really have a good chance to become strong and successful in all type of things you may do in the future. And yeah, I think, yeah, there were all questions. Let me see. Yeah, there were all questions. So yeah, I hope that was interesting for all of you guys. I had my fun doing this. I mean, it was the first time ever I came up with this idea. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up for the video. If there is anything you guys would like to know in addition, just write it down in the comments of this video. I may take my time to answer it, of course. And yeah, I want to thanks for the interest of this Q&A. I'm honestly saying this. I'm really grateful for this interest. Maybe you guys know me now a bit better. I don't know. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up for this Q&A section and for the end of this video. And again, thank you guys for everything. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream again. So stay healthy.